Peace, everyone. Black High Priestess. How's everyone doing today? All right, baby, come on. I gotta start. Everyone's around. The cats are around. It's kind of a sunny day, and the cardinals are out. I don't know if y'all can see on top of the bird nest, but there's a cardinal there. But it'll probably come by the window again. Y'all got to see my cardinals yesterday. I was excited about that. So go ahead and check yesterday's Monday's live feed because y'all, the cardinals showed up. So today I'm going to start with Nyankale whenever she comes on because I kind of cut her off in the last upload. So I'm going to start with her. First, I'm going to do the elemental cleansing. I'm going to get y'all used to that, especially for those of you who are, in the craft. So what are we doing? Earth, I'm going to do tea. Again, I don't have any edibles right now. I do have 2 vitamins. I call these my sun and my moon. It's a vitamin B and a vitamin D. But because of the colors, I call them the sun and the moon. These would be an earth element that I could ingest, but I haven't eaten yet, so I'll take those when I eat breakfast. So I'm going to do tea. So cleanse with earth or Santeria. I am filled with the unlimited abundance of the universe, and I manifest all that I need. Ashe. Cleanse with Rada, which I'm gonna put some oil on, because Oggún is with me today. And I'm also gonna do the mirror to ward off jealousy, envy, enemies. So I have been called to do that a lot lately. So you attract the good with the bad, especially when you're doing your job. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch some sun flare there. And just kind of. This is the Rada cleansing that I've been called to do, especially since I've been going live. There's, gotta definitely protect yourself. And Oggún has been with me very strong, so that's why I did title this one Oggún and Intuition, because he is still with me very strong. He's, was with me in the morning. I took a bath. And he's just had me, do a lot of things. So he is protecting me. He is giving me the intuition that I need to protect myself, that there's, there's watchers who don't have your best interests, who, maybe some people are watching so they can kind of keep up, you know what I'm saying, and keep up their momentum and, with their, with their clientele. And there's just some people who, are, don't want to see the work of the God and Goddess done. There's evil spirits, but there's just a lot of jealousy and a lot of evil intentions. So make sure you all are protecting yourselves and make sure that you're using your intuition. Make sure you're using your intuition with other people, looking for red flags about that person, what their intentions might be. Peace, Nyankale. I'm gonna get started on you whenever you're ready. Do this cleansing. So everyone, it is important to use your intuition. Again, I've been getting intuition, Oggún has been around lately, and he has been giving me the intuition that, I am protecting you from enemies, from people who, are gossiping or, don't want to see, voodoo and African spirituality and black people elevated through that. So, just pay attention to your intuition. Your spirit guides are always protecting you, letting you know when there's enemies. Pay attention to things that go on in your house. that's why you want to have some form of protection, and again, something that will serve as like an Osun. So in Ifa, people have an Osun, a white rooster, or you may just have a legba, or something to that effect, where it'll fall over or something will happen to let you know that there is something wrong in the house. So do have something in your homes to protect your homes, and especially now that the things are changing where we are, in America, the economy getting worse and everything. There's going to be more thievery, more robbing. There's more AI technology, and you're being watched all the time, everywhere. So that is something that and Danto has been around as well. So she definitely does deal with self-defense. So I did an upload about Danto because she came out a couple times yesterday. So on the YouTube, I did a upload about Danto last night, and I will be uploading the one about vampires. So everyone, ladies, protect yourselves. People, use your spirit guardians and use your intuition to let them, kind of guide you right now. Stay protected. All right, Nyankale, we're going to get started with you, but I'm going to finish. So that was the Rada. So now I'm going to do Pethro, which I'm just going to go ahead and light this rose incense. And today, I've got 3 pieces out. This one, the longest one, is Bride of the Alchemist. This one here is kind of like a Danto piece. It's one of my dead girl pieces. And then I have Ariel. Oh, y'all can't even see. Bride of the Alchemist. This is one of my dead girls. And this is Ariel. And she is the Little Mermaid. And she's also the angel, Ariel. Because the Little Mermaid, the true spirit, Ejuli, the Little Mermaid, she did become an angel. And she did become Loa through her sacrifices and her unconditional love. So, kind of on wing there. So, I'm thinking that there's someone that he doesn't want on the feed right now, but that'll get taken care of on its own. All right. So Rada, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And this is Rose. He's kind of got me in a little bit of a romantic energy. I think I kind of, he's got me all in pink, pretty in pink. He had me bathe and everything. So, I'll show y'all my cardinals in a minute. So I am in a bit of my bride energy. I think he's kind of responding to some of my complaints as of late. All right, y'all. And then Congo. So again, I got some water here. And so it is Tuesday. So Tuesday, peace, sun. Tuesday deals with Mars, ruled by Mars, deals with war. Tuesday is also the best day to do business, to get business done. Tuesday is great for Oya, and Tuesday is good for any legal matters, legal disputes. Okay? Okay. We'll talk about Simbi Delo in a minute. Let's see. Y'all want to see the pride? They're just kicking it. They're passed out. Let's see what else about Tuesday. So again, that's why Oggún is really prevalent on Tuesday. Peace, Dornelius. And again, Oya is great for legal matters and getting business done as well. Oggún is a hard worker too. What else about Tuesday? Tuesday is great for conflict. So Tuesday is a great day to kind of confront your enemies or confront any conflict. It's a great day to settle disputes, or to go to war with your enemies and confront them. All right? So I kind of feel like Oggun's kind of, got me in a little bit of that energy, but I think we might spend a little time together today after this upload, I think. So, what else? So again, typically I actually guarded my sacred space with tobacco. Ogun loves tobacco. I get him the honey blunts because of my Oshun, because of Mama Chola. But he would like the black ones. The game black or game silver. Those would be good ones to get for Ogun. They have a stronger flavor to them. Legba would like the red sweets. In terms of blunts. So anything else? Yeah, stick to rum. Stick to black rum with Ogun. Black rum. Black rum. All right. And peace, eco. And so I'm going to salute him. I got some wine left over from my Legba ritual yesterday, so I'm going to salute Ogun here. I already opened the gates. Doors open. So, and it is a beautiful snowy day today. For anyone new, if y'all can see, that's how we roll. Queen of the North. All right. More like princess. More like the red woman. Anyway, let us begin. All right, Nyankale, do you have any particular question or concern? We're gonna start with you. I'm gonna start with you. Let me know. I'm gonna wait to hear you respond, Nyankale, if you're still there. I'm gonna go ahead and start with you. Let me know whenever you're ready, Nyankale. I'm gonna go ahead and. All right, Nyankale, you got some confusion, some scattered energy going on. All right, let's see. You've got some things going on that you're confused about. They're a little bit scary. You've got some opportunities. You don't know which one to take. Your intuition is telling you something, and you're dealing with some spiritual awakening in the midst of all of this. That is getting you confused, nervous. You're not sure how to deal with it. And of course, you don't have too many people to turn to for the spiritual awakening and insights that you're having. You're not sure who to talk to because, seems like you're around a lot of Christians and you're having some spiritual things that maybe other people don't know how to help you with. So Nyankale, whenever you respond, that's what I'm picking up right now. I'm going to pick up these cards because it's all over the place. And I'm going to get some control of the situation because you're out of control of your situation right now. You're not in control of your situation, and you're not taking control of your situation. Nyankale, let me know if you can hear me. All right. All right, Nyankale. Okay, yeah. And I'm getting that you're all over the place about it. I'm getting also there's a huge issue with trust here. Peace, Octavia. There's a huge issue with trust. I'm getting that you are having trouble trusting your own intuition. This is the main message. You're having trouble trusting your own intuition. I'm getting that the path that you should go, this is the image here. So I don't know if this is going to speak to you, but this deals with a few different things. I want to first tell you that I'm getting the message that you're being guided to go to wherever there's a shake on it, wherever you've shaken hands on a business deal, and you know how it's a solid contract. Whatever is solid and almost like written in stone, whatever has been signed solid, that you know you can trust and rely on, that you know you're not going to get screwed over and there's nothing shady going on, and you actually know the people you're working with. Maybe their family. There's one of the cardinals. Maybe their family, distant relatives. Maybe they are people that do. I'm kind of picking up that they do African spirituality, and you have been having spiritual awakenings, and because of that you are being guided to work with these people who practice a form of African spirituality, but it's making you uncomfortable because you have such a Christian background and network. That's what I'm getting. And you're having trouble trusting your intuition because you're being guided into a spiritual community that it's making you a little uncomfortable. You feel a little bit lost in. You're not familiar. You're just not familiar with where you're being guided to. And you're trying to hold on to what's familiar. But you know deep down inside, your higher ancestors are guiding you to a higher purpose that you've been oppressing and suppressing within you to make for others, for the people around you. And now it's erupting within you. It's and not in a violent way, but in a massaging way. It's kind of massaging into your blood and into your body. It's connecting with you in your blood, and you've been resisting it for so long, so it's connecting with you in a way that you can't resist anymore, because it's nourishing you the same way water nourishes us when we drink. This motherly ancestral energy that you've been feeling is nourishing you so much, and in a way you haven't felt before. You know you're being guided toward it, but it makes you uncomfortable because it's not it's not the type of network and community you're used to being a part of, and you're a little bit nervous about that because you know the majority of the people that you are around now are not going to be able to follow you on this new path that you're being guided toward. So all I'm going to say is go with whatever deal that you feel you can trust. And I'm getting a strong sense of water. Whatever has to do with water. Whatever, there's a drummer and he's a water sign, or he wears blue a lot. Maybe his drum is blue. And he's involved in this. Whoever this drummer is, and he deals with blue, and he is very cool, has a blue aura energy. He's tall and dark skin. I think he's bald. whatever business venture he's involved in, I'm getting that that's where you're being pulled to. He may even be someone who in the distant future you may have a deeper friendship or romance with. But at this point, it seems like he's got the spiritual energy that you are being told to work with. Does that resonate? Get back to me, babe. How's everyone doing? Let me know if y'all have any questions. Niakale, let me know if any of that resonated about this man who may be involved. Okay. Just a heads up. He may not be on your mind right now, but you may later on, in maybe about 3 days, maybe around Thursday night or Friday morning, you may realize who he is. Just look out for that. You may meet him when you go to make a business transaction or a business deal, or when you go to sign a contract. He may be present on the other end, or on the other end of the contract. He may be present or come through. If this has anything to do with music, this is a drummer. Maybe he could be a DJ. He's a drummer of some sort, either a drummer or a DJ, one of those type of instruments. I feel as though he is tall, and I know you're pretty tall, but I feel like though he's tall, I don't want to say slender, but I feel like he's tall, maybe a little slender, like he's not dirt, he's tall and in shape, and I feel like he's dark brown and bald, or very short hair, like he's got a milk dud going on. So, girl, yes. I'm just seeing, there's a delay, so that's why I wait, because when you watch the video it shows up, but when we're live it takes a couple minutes for me to see y'all's comments. Okay, all right, perfect. Okay. I'm getting a strong sense that you need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to your intuition. There's something going on with trust. So again, your husband does have a lot to do with this decision. It definitely looks like a decision that you guys are going to have to make together. Whatever this is definitely a decision that you guys are making together. But there is a small sliver of information that somebody's holding out on. Got that? There's a tiny sliver of information that somebody's holding out on. Got that? Does that resonate with you, Niakale, what I just said? Okay. I just saw your message. Your intuition is telling you something, and this intuition is coming from your spiritual mother ancestor. That's why you're getting this intuition very strong, and you've been ignoring it because you don't like what it's telling you. But your ancestral spirit mother, and again, this is not a recent dead relative. Sorry, cat hair all over y'all, sorry. This is not a recent dead relative. This is a spiritual mother connected to Yemaya This is an aspect of Yemaya that is particular to you, that is your mother guardian. And she may be the guardian of the women in your family, but she is a spiritual aspect, a whale mother, a fish mother aspect of Yemaya that has came into your life specifically to let you know something. So whatever she's been telling you, I feel like you feel it in your veins, as if I feel like you feel it like water is running through your veins. You know, sometimes when you're real thirsty, then you drink like I did, but you can feel a little slight coolness of the water as it goes down into your lungs. That's the feeling I'm feeling you're getting. When you get this intuition, when this image or this insight comes to you, that's the feeling that it feels like. It feels as if you just drank a cool, not cold, a cool glass of water, and it just kind of cooled you and watered you as if you were a plant that was a little dry, and you can feel it in your veins. Whenever you get that feeling, Niankale, that's that aspect of Yemaya letting you know that whatever you were thinking was true at that particular time. Whatever vision that you had in your head, it may seem like a fantasy, it may seem just like a thought. No, it was an actual vision that she was showing you so you can know the truth. So pay attention to that. And also she wants you to know too, Niankale, that is how your intuition acts. Your intuition as a woman comes to you in that way. So whenever you get that feeling and you haven't drinking anything, but you get that feeling as if you just got watered like you were a dehydrated plant, that's your intuition telling you, showing you something. From now on, now you know how to receive messages from her, because she's going to stay over your head after this. And you're going to feel as if you've got a fish over your head, like in the card. She's going to stay over your head after this. And she's going to stay with you, which kind of tells me that you're going to need to heal a little bit after whatever decision is made or whatever contract is signed. You're going to have to stay in a protected mode, and she's going to stay with you with your intuition, because right now you've been thrown off. Everything was just kind of all over the place. So she's going to stay with you and guide you until you got your emotions together where you can trust your intuition again. All right? Does that make sense, Niankale? Okay. Yeah, that was woo, that was intense. It wasn't intense. It was just really you're being told something, and she's with you really strong, and she's gonna connect to you because she knows you're not getting the support you need, but the way it's affected you. And I know too, because I remember interacting with you, so I know your energy, Niankale, and that energy, when you got thrown off, it's like, say if I took these cards and just did, and just had to do 52 pickup. That's what it was. The cards were just like coming out, like, I'm like, okay. It's kind of like being at a fashion show and backstage. I'm like, okay, shit's just flying. And so what she's going to do is really help you reel it in until, and this, where she's guiding you is to get the support that you deserve. But right now, you've got to trust your intuition and make a very smooth, because you are a very sensitive woman. You are very sensitive. Like, you have to be surrounded by water, because you would be like a fish out of water. You would either dehydrate immediately, or the sun would actually just cook you. You need to be surrounded by water because you are extremely sensitive. And that is how you stay in your element. You are a fish, not a mermaid. A mermaid has the earth element, so mermaids have woman. You're straight up fish. And that's why she's come back over you to be like that whale that Jonah was in. You need to be inside of the whale mother for a bit until you and she's gonna kind of deal with this for you. So please keep water on you at all times and stay away from fire. Stay away from lighters or people smoking. Stay away from... You need space. You need to be around space and air and water. Even, it's weird to say, but stay away from like trees and anything earth or anything fire, stay away from. You need to be around water, straight up water. And salt water too. So please take as many baths as you can. Stay in the bath. Chill in the bath. Drink water. Keep water on you by any means. Always keep a water bottle on you. You need to buy a necklace that encapsulates water, where you can have a water-filled necklace pendant on you at all times. And you're going to have to do that for a little bit until you go through this spiritual initiation, because the reason you're having the issues that you're having now is because you're going through an awakening as a woman. And when sisters go through these awakenings and are awakening to their power as black women, that's why I've been here. But right now, a lot of sisters are getting ready for me to do the work. Your relationships will be affected because black men are not on our level. So when you decide to have a spiritual awakening and you have gone through the initiation of interacting with the black man as a mother, then you can learn. Some surpass the virgin role. Then you can get to the virgin role, or you can go to that crone role. But the role of a mother and the sacred femininity is directly related to her relationship with the man. And that's the role that black women have been marginalized to. So when I'm talking about the spiritual awakening in black women, I'm talking about in a time where we're in America and black women are oppressed. It's not like you're in an indigenous tribe having your rites of passage. You're in a place where you were bred to be a mammy. And that's the lifestyle most black women subconsciously get into. And I'm not saying you. I appreciate the fact that you're married. You set a great example, and that's what I've always liked about Generations for Progress. You all set a great example that I still have yet to see in any other organization. None of these other organizations are that I have witnessed. Not all of them, but the ones that I have personally witnessed and invested in are demonstrating the passion for what they say that they are about. You guys are one of them. But having said that, on the spiritual tip, there's a lot of deep mysteries that black women have been suppressed from. And when you do go through that awakening, your relationship with black men, especially the ones in your life, may shift if that black man has not acknowledged the goddess. If he does not respect the goddess, if he doesn't appreciate the whole entire power of the black woman and what she brings to him, that relationship is going to suffer when she becomes in her full power and steps out of being under his foot socially. I'm not saying that happens in marriages, but when the black woman really awakens to her power in a way where the goddess herself has brought an aspect to show you, a lot of men, particularly black men, are not prepared for the women in their life to be powerful in another way other than the black man is God, the black man, all of these things that have been indoctrinated and directly related to Christianity, that you can slap black and Rastafari and Muslim and all of this on, but it's still a Christian indoctrination thing that was used to enslave our race. That's why when the black woman wakes up to her real power, that is the bloodline trait, sometimes the men get affected if they have a deep subconscious indoctrination that he is superior to you. So that was a kind of long, but that was a message that other people needed to hear through that. So if you have any other questions about that, Nyankale, let me know. I'm still on you if you have any other questions. Peace, everyone else. Again, I'm going to reiterate this last thing, specifically for your reading, Nyankale. This here, the moon deals with secrets, it deals with deception, it does deal with confusion. So I do get a lot of confusion. You don't have all the information that you need to make the decision. But the reason is because the information you don't have, you are getting from your fish mother intuition. But you're not allowing it to settle in because it's making you uncomfortable where you're being guided to. There is a small sliver of deception that will come to light, but you have to allow that light to shine. And the way it's going to shine is it's literally going to come to you in meditation. Maybe when you get that feeling, it's literally going to feel like your third eye is opening up, and it's going to look like this, as if you are peeking into a play or a scene, as if you are like watching a movie scene, like a clip. That's what it's going to come like. And what it is she's actually showing you what you need to see. She's going to show you, and she's going to let you peek in. So when it does happen, please, and it might have already happened, but let your fish mother show you what you need to see, and take your time. Be calm, keep water around you, but when the time comes, you might just have to close your eyes and go and trust your intuition and literally let an energy move you. You may literally get swayed in a direction. You may even trip and fall into someone's arms, literally. And that will be the direction that you're being guided. Like I'm saying, like you might literally be guided in a direction. So watch out for that. Pay attention to that. Peace, everyone. Does anyone else need a reading? Anyone else have any questions about voodoo, ancestors, African spirituality? Any questions for me, for Black High Priestess? Any questions about the occult? Anything for the tarot? Any questions for the ancestors? Any questions, anyone? Let me know if you got that, Nyankale. Hope that resonated. Let me know if any of that resonated. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Okay, peace, Yvonne. Peace, Yvonne. How's it going? Alrighty. Yvonne, is there? Yeah. Okay. No problem, Nyankale. And Nyankale, if you want, if you have to, I feel within the next 2 weeks, if you have to, call me. If you get a little confused or something happens and you just want a little more information on how to incorporate it or whatever, I feel like you might have one more question, and she's telling me to leave myself open to you in the next 2 weeks. So just call me directly. If you happen to have a question, just call me directly. She's telling me to leave myself open to you. In the next 2 weeks, you might have a question about something. just go ahead and call me or text me, even if it's a late night after hours. All right? So I'm going to get to Yvonne. Yvonne, I just have a quick question for you. Is this project you're working on have you on the cell phone, or does it have you keeping a cell phone with you all the time? Does it have you on the computer, or what is this electronic device that you have with you on you all the time? Are you an Uber driver? Let me know if you can hear me, Yvonne. Let me know if you can hear me. Yvonne, let me know. It's an iPad. You write the music? Okay, that's why the siren came up. So we're dealing with music. Okay, Yvonne, this iPad is making you sick. You need to protect yourself against the contact. It's emitting like it's emitting microwave energy, and it's making you sick. All right, it's making you sick, and it will cause health complications for you later on in life. You need to get some type of, you need to put pennies on it to counter, you need to put copper on it or pennies or something to counteract this effect, because it's emitting a cancer causing effect, the amount that you have it on you. So you need to get copper, or you need to research what chemicals and precious metals and materials that thing was made out of, and what metals can counteract it, because it's emitting like a microwave energy. And wherever you're keeping it, I'm getting it somewhere around your torso or your hip, wherever you're keeping it, you're gonna get some type of cyst or something in that area. It may already be happening. This device is making you sick. And it's not major. It's not like, it's nothing that you might even detect. It's really minor. But if you don't realize the waves that it's emitting, it could lead to cancer in the future. So that's what I'm being told to tell you. I don't know in terms of the project or anything, but I feel like this device, not only does it emit waves like the microwave does, but it also it's got a demon in it. Like it's got something that is making you attached to it as well. It's got artificial intelligence that's demonic, and it's fusing with you. There's a demon that's fusing with you through this device also, Yvonne. Does this resonate, babe? Does this resonate, babe? Get back to me, Yvonne. How's everybody doing? Does anyone have any questions? Get back to me, Yvonne. The Cardinals are out. Awesome. They are so beautiful and bright red. It's just a beautiful scene next to the against the snow with the tree. It's just wonderful. I'm really blessed to have this view. Get back to me, Yvonne. Let me know if you're still watching. If you don't want to go any further, just you know, put a symbol up or something and message me, private message me. If you don't want to go any further with the reading, just, you know, say that and private message me. That's fine as well. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I feel good today. I feel good today. I think that, I think Oggún came to me last night. So I feel really good today. Oggún must have came to me last night. I can't remember, but I just feel really good. How's everybody? Yvonne, babe, can you get back to me? So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull another card. Spend some time with Oggún today. Alrighty. Just gonna go ahead and pull another card until I hear back from Yvonne. Oh, they flew away. I was gonna show you. Babe. Oh, they flew away. It's like 3 of them. Just, yeah, y'all can't see, but when they come back, I'll show you. They're camera shy a little bit. Alright. Let's pull one more card and see what ancestor comes out. Aida Wado. Oh, and Obatala. So we've actually got 2 canines here. We've got 2 canines that just came out. So instead of talking about Aida Wado and Obatala, I'm actually going to talk about the Anubis, which is the hellhound. So the Anubis is the hellhound, which is the original canine was the hound, the hellhound. Why is the hellhound? Because he carries the scales of justice as well. And he will let you into the underworld as well. If your heart balances with that of a feather, he'll let you into the mysteries. And he's a sacred keeper of the mysteries and the tablets and artifacts of the immortals. And actually, when I was Bastet one time, I trapped myself in there with Anubis. When Anubis had to trap down there and stay down there until it was time for him to be released, I snuck in there with him. And then, you know, we made love a little bit. But then, see, he wanted Sekhmet. But anyway, that's something else. So Anubis, what else about Anubis? He's just got really jagged teeth. He's like a jackal too. He can be referred to as a jackal as well. So Anubis came out today, y'all. Isn't that exciting? Is anyone else excited that Anubis came out? I'm excited. That's fun, isn't it? Huh? How's everybody doing? What else, Anubis? Let me know if anyone has any experiences with Anubis, the hellhound, the jackal. The Anubis stays muzzled to keep the mysteries. So Anubis came through DMX, Dark Man X. Dark Man X, the artist, the artist DMX, he had the Anubis. Anubis came back through him. Who else had the Anubis? Who else had the Anubis? You know, there's artists like Snoop Dogg changed his name to Lion, you know, things like that. But definitely DMX. Keep that in mind, everybody. DMX had the Anubis. All right. What else? All right, so we do have Aida Wedo and Dambala and Obatala. So again, that's dealing with the caduceus and the union of the two snakes, and then, you know, the creators, you know, creating Obatala, which is the Christ, you know, the Messiah, the, you know, masculine, feminine, because again, Christ was, you know, paired with Mary Magdalene. So that deals with the fact that Obatala is an Orisha that is transgender. Obatala has no gender. There's both aspects. Certain Orisha, you know, have different incarnations, male and female incarnations. Obatala is one of them that is not gender specific. Papa Legba has particular paths. Papa Legba is masculine, specifically because Papa Legba deals with the Oggún, just like Oshun deals with the Age. So the Oggún are the warlocks, as the Age are the witches. The Age are the women of power. The Iyami are the mothers, the women who rule the marketplace. The Age are the gifted women of power who worship the Iyami Osoronga, which is the bird mother. Now, the Oggún, I shouldn't be saying this shit live. I really shouldn't. But hey. But the Oggún are the warlocks, which are the male spirit agents of misfortune. So, having said that there are masculine and feminine principles. That's why, you know, I will be having to do some stuff talking about the transgender agenda versus the natural inclination to love and relate to same sex or opposite sex. That was always within the human culture. And another thing in African spirituality, it was never considered abnormal to fall in love with or be enamored with the same sex. It was considered in most tribes and customs, it was considered a sin to not procreate, but not necessarily to love the same sex. So that's the difference between love and marriage in terms of, you know, the role and function that marriage played in the society versus the natural inclination to fall in love. You know, so we'll talk about that later. Let me know if y'all have any other questions. All right, Nyankale. I think it's lagging a little bit. I'm just now seeing. I'm just going to hang out for a little bit and see if any other comments come through because of the delay. All right, yeah, Nyankale, you've got the information. I'm just now seeing your last comment, and you've got the information that you need. So I'm going to wait on a couple more people to respond. I don't want to know. I don't want to fall to pieces. I don't want to fall apart. You're not safe. I don't want to know. I don't want to fall to pieces. I don't want to fall apart. So you're not safe. I don't want to know. I don't want to fall to pieces. I don't want to fall apart. So you're not safe. How's everyone doing? You're not safe. I don't want to know. I don't want to fall to pieces. I'm good. Thank you, Eco. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. I I got some things cleared up. I'm feeling really good today, so I'm gonna thank Oggún for that, because I kind of bitched at him a little bit. Not really. I was feeling neglected, but I'm doing good today. I feel good. I feel good about things. I don't know. I just get frustrated. It seems like every time I like some guy, every time I like a black guy, he just doesn't have anything to offer. So I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm cursed. But there's the bride card. That's what happens when you're married to spirits. They're like really particular about who you mate with. It's annoying. I feel like one of my cats is like keeping me from romance. You know, your animals and pets, they get jealous. And then they start like warding off men. You know, it's annoying. I know it's happening too. I don't know which one, but don't let me find out which one. I'll get rid of that cat. No, I'm just, but like, seriously. Octavia, you know, that's a song. It's like one of these, I don't know, is it techno? I listen to like these, you know, light, I have a mermaid, ocean lab station, but I listen to like light techno remix beats, and it's one of those ones, and I woke up thinking of that song, and so I played it, but usually I was playing that song because I was like, you know, I was like kind of falling apart the other day, but I just woke up thinking about it, but I was in a good mood. I woke up really good. Hey, Shanisha, how you doing, love? No, you're right on time. You're right on time. Fashionably late. How are you today? But I just, yeah, it's a song. I'll post that song on the link when I finish this upload. I'll post the song. Yeah, Eco, don't. Yeah, Eco. You know, it's just so. You know, it could be the particular Oggún that I'm married to too, because I do have Oggún Bali y'all, and so as y'all know, some of the Rada spirits are the albino ones. They're the white ones, and you know, so it's just a whole thing. That's a whole nother upload, but you don't have to say, I don't wanna know, I don't wanna fall to pieces, I don't wanna fall apart, so you're about to say, I don't wanna know, I don't wanna fall to pieces, I don't wanna fall apart, so you're about to say. Alright, how's everyone doing? Yeah, so we haven't heard back from, we lost Yvonne, huh? We lost Yvonne. I'm gonna have to go find Yvonne, exercise that demon. Peace, everybody. Let me know if y'all have any questions. I gotta pee in a minute, but I'm gonna hang out for a few more minutes. I might have another 10 minutes in me. I don't want to get up in the middle of the feed, but I might have another 10 minutes in me. Just drinking all these liquids. Salud. Is it too early for wine? It is like 10, I don't know what time it is. Hey, I'm not on a time schedule. You're about to say, I don't wanna know. It is crazy, isn't it, Eco? And it's about to get even crazier for you, since you know, welcome to the crazy. I'm just joking. No, but it's gonna be great. It's like, don't worry about the stuff I talk about, y'all. You know, everyone's got their own path, you know, so reject this phone call. Oh, just the person I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about him for a reason, because he's calling me now. So maybe he needs a reading. But I gotta decline this one because I'm gonna upload. You're about to say, Eco. Ooh-wee. Yeah, sometimes, it's just a lot going on. There's a lot of deeper mysteries to what's happening with black men and black women. I'm just going to say this before I, log off. And I'm waiting for a few more questions to come through, but I'm just going to say this, y'all. I will be talking about the new program that has been written in the Matrix and why black men are kind of null and void with certain black women of power. It's not just a black woman. Witches, black women of power are going to have a very hard time relating to black men romantically because the wavelength has shifted and there is a new program being written. And most people are clones now, so they're AI anyway. So this new program that has been written for black men, sisters, just get ready. Women of power, just get ready because a lot of black men are just not. It's this program. I'm not bashing black men. I'm just letting y'all know a very deep occult mystery. If anyone knows about the Mandela effect, about Saturn, the prison planet, about what we're dealing with on a deeper level, the fake sun, the Death Star. If y'all are on that, then you know what I'm talking about. The new program that black men that has been written in for the black man. Again, we're talking about the Mandela effect right now, and what has happened and how that has affected the black man's ability to serve the black woman. So I'll be talking about that, the Mandela effect and how it has affected the black male. And he is on a new program, and his program is not aligned with the nature of the black woman. The new program. So again, that's just a different subject that I'll get deeper into for people who are into dealing with what's going on, the AI stuff that's going on, dealing with hacking the Matrix and things like that. So again, the when I came back, it was to teach sisters how to hack the Matrix. But I realized you have to get them back worshiping the goddess. I was coming back on let's do this, and I'm like, oh shit, black women don't even love themselves yet. They're still letting men just pump them full of babies with nothing to offer. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is way more fucked up than I thought it was. And I'm like, I had to go through all this shit, and just now black women are really, oh yeah, okay, I should wear natural hair and love myself, and I don't have to sleep with a man just because he's black. I can sleep with whoever I want. It's gee, just now. So I'm just humanity is so. It's one of those days. So again, we'll be talking about Mandela effect in some other uploads. But I just want to get y'all these tarot readings while the Legba gate is open. Then this still got a good week, I believe. So again, I just want to get everyone their initiations and their tarot divinations while the gate is open. So how is everyone? Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? If not, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little upload that I did. So check out for my YouTube. Go ahead to listen, learn, like, and subscribe on my YouTube page, because that's where most of the information is. Y'all just get some tidbits while I'm, doing the divinations. So I do have a new upload, just a little intro to how to detect vampires. And what so I will be talking about that more in depth. This one was just a little intro to that. So check out that. I will post the song on this link. Let me know if y'all have any questions, any new watchers. And what else? After this week, I'm going to be doing the live tarot on my Black High Priestess page. This one was just kind of for a, close friends, Facebook friends type of thing. I've been cleaning, purging my timeline, just kind of seeing you know, who's what, this and this and that. But then I'm going to just do most of my business on my Black High Priestess page. So I'll give y'all another good week. All right. All right, everyone. I don't want to fall to pieces. All right, everyone. I think it's about that time. Ooh, it's been an hour. Yeah. I will check in with everyone later. Thanks for watching. Nyankale, thank you for allowing me to do that for you. And Yvonne, thank you. I will get back to you. You know, just everyone check out for me around this time tomorrow. I will probably be coming on later tonight because I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling kind of good today, so I might do another one later tonight. So if you guys do think of any questions, and you're interested in doing the live tarot, you know, it's for entertainment, but again, I don't do this for entertainment. I'm not one of those people who claims to do this for entertainment, because I have faith and trust in my ancestors that the information they help me divine is accurate. So I don't do it for entertainment. I do it to help people with whatever problem I feel the ancestors have sent me to help them and to give them information. The live aspect of it is kind of for information, for anyone who, you know, wants to have a little fun and, you know, isn't afraid of a little truth that may come out. So I do appreciate all of the people participating. You guys are troopers. You guys are awesome. And it's great to not have so much to hide in life and to be more about self-development than about keeping a false pretense. So I do appreciate the people who keep it as real as I do. You know, one cardinal, one last cardinal for y'all. And I think that's about it. So yeah, hit me up. And if y'all have any suggestions about any topics or anything, let me know. I see I got a couple more people on right now, so go ahead and y'all watch the feed, and I'll get with you shortly. Peace and love. You're welcome.